Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another unboxing video for you and first impressions of the Ferrum Forge Exec. No, it's not in a box. It's in a bag. It didn't even come in a box. It came in a tube. I have to turn it. I took it out of the tube because there's no way I could do that and still have my address not be on camera. But I'll show you carefully here. It came in this little tube. I took it out of the tube. Didn't take it out of the little pouch. Why did I get this knife? Well, I like Ferrum Forge designs. That's not a mystery. I just got recently the mini Archbishop, which I absolutely love. Very cool little gentlemanly sort of smaller knife. I really like it. I have several others. I have the Mordax. I have the Gent, which you're going to see in a moment. And then I kind of considered the Exec, but I thought, yeah, it's $275. Get that out of the way. It's not an inexpensive knife made by We, 20CV, titanium carbon fiber, all those good things. I thought, now, I don't know if I'm going to get it. But then I fell victim to the Shabazz effect. He did an outstanding review of it. He really, really liked it. Nick and I mostly like a lot of the same things. If you don't know Nick Shabazz is, you check out his channel. I can't fathom why you would have found me and not have found him yet. But if you haven't, go check him out. And he likes the same stuff I like, and he really liked it. So I thought, oh, maybe. And then last Friday, Ferrum Forge Friday, little hashtag thing they do on Instagram, they did a little sale on them. I think it was like 20 bucks off or something like that. So I jumped on one, chatted with the Ferrum Forge boys a little bit about what color I should get. I was kind of on the fence. We'll see in a moment which one I got. They do come in, what do they call them? I don't know. It's like a gray, a blue, and a bronze. So I don't know if they have fancy names for them or not, but it's a gray, blue, or bronze. Actually, I can look right here. I have the site open. Yeah, stonewashed bronze or blue. So I was really on the fence. I could have taken any one of the three. I wasn't really sure. Let's see what one I got. Like I said, it just comes in this simple little pouch. No Ferrum Forge logo or anything. And we'll do some first impressions and size comparisons and specs and all that. So before we take the knife out, what's this in here? It's probably just a little, yeah, the authenticity card. It's cool. Model Exec, Blade 20CV, 2019. And these are still available on the Ferrum Forge site. You can go get them. ferrumforge.com /Pro Series. And this is one of their Pro Series ones, meaning that, it's made by We. If I didn't already mention that. I think I did, but all right, let's pull her out. You can already see probably I got the bronze. Nick got the gray. Ooh, that's pretty. Man, that's not a small knife. It is very slim and gentleman looking, but man, it's a pretty good sized knife. Put that down. Very nice, typical We quality. I love the rounding on the scales though. Wow, this is really nice. Kind of faux integral. A lot of T6s. Same as I got on the mini Archbishop. A lot of T6s. You don't see those as much anymore on higher end stuff, and you can see you can see I just took it out of the mailbox because for a second there, I don't know if you caught it, you could see the condensation on the blade. It's really cold out today. So cold out, I actually have an automatic in my pocket because I'm not leaving the house because it's snowy, and so I can have it. I live in New York. I'm allowed to own one, not allowed to carry one outside the house, unless I'm hunting or fishing. But a very, very cool knife. Let's do the first flip. Very minimalist sort of flipper tab. Ooh, that's pretty good for being freezing cold. Really like that blade. Kind of reminds me of the crux that they did with drop, or doing with drop, I guess I should say. In typical We, you have to search for the blade steel marking. But there it is, if you can see it. Probably not. It's like right there, CPM 20CV. Nice finish on it. Yeah, see, it's still getting the little steam marks on it. The carbon inlay is very good. It's very flush. None on the other side. I know some people flip out about that. Milled pocket clip. Not deep carry, but it's not super high either. Oh yeah, that action's really, really good out of the box. Perfectly centered. Oh, that's a pretty, pretty thing. And I love the finish on it. It's kind of stonewashed bronze. I made the right choice. I really like that. That is classy as hell looking. That's what I want this for. So, a little forward choil, but it's really not a forward choil. This is just a glorified sharpening choil. Ergos are really good. Really good. Really, really good. Can feel that pocket clip just a bit. Man, not bad. It's a slim handle, but it fills the hand pretty good. All that contouring stuff feels nice. Pretty locked in there. It's not grippy at all, but you're pretty locked in there. Yeah, not bad. Let's do some specs. We'll do some size comparisons, and then we'll cut some stuff up or something maybe. You have an overall length of, and these are specs off from the Ferrum Forge website, of 8.06 inches, blade length of 3.5 inches. You have a blade thickness of 0.126. They're always so precise on their blade thicknesses. Handle thickness of 0.45 and a weight of 3.37 ounces according to them. We'll check that out. I can do that. That's quick and easy. And I'll get you a little thickness behind the edge measurement. I always like to check that. Yep, 3.37. Golf clap, guys. You nailed it. Exactly correct. I love it when people are exactly correct. That's always cool. Let's do the thickness behind the edge here, which is so hard to do on camera, but at least this time I was smart enough that I do have my reading glasses on, so hopefully we'll need access to the blade to do that, right? I think that's how that works. Make sure this is perfectly zeroed. Now we're going to give it a shot. Ooh, it slipped off. I got to bring this just a bit closer to myself. Oh man, that blade's so shiny, it's really, really hard to get it. There we go. 0.18, maybe a little less than that. A little bit farther back. Yeah, we're going to call it 0.16. That sounds about right. 16 thousandths is a better way to put it. 16 thousandths behind the edge. 0.16. What am I talking about? Live TV, everybody. 16 thousandths behind the edge. 0.16. That would be ridiculous. 16 thousandths behind the edge, so not too bad. Let's cut some paper. See? I know I said I'd do this later, but we'll do this now, and then I'll do some size comparisons. Yep, that works. That works very well. Let's do some size comparisons. Just so I can show you, I think a lot of people think this is a much smaller knife than it is. I know Nick seemed surprised by it, and I admit, even though I saw that he was surprised by it, I was still surprised by it when I opened the box. To our usual Spyderco sandwich. We have your Spyderco Paramilitary 2. You can see it's almost exactly the same length as a PM2. Your Para 3. And then one of our Benchmade sandwiches. I think the 940 is more appropriate to use with this knife because they're both kind of slender sort of knives. I just like to show against some knives I think you guys might have. So yeah, also very similar length to the 940. And I'll use the bug out. A little bit longer than a bug out. And now I do have two of my other Ferrum Forge knives. One Ferrum Forge designed, one an actual Ferrum Forge. You already saw that one. This is your mini Archbishop. I love this new pivot, by the way. That looks so cool that they're putting on stuff. It's much larger than the mini Archbishop. And now the Gent that they did with drop. This is a great value knife, S35VN. They're like less than $100 in the G10 version a lot of the time. So yeah, you can see it's even bigger than the Gent. Yeah, but I really like the size of it. I don't, sometimes I want a knife that looks classy, but I don't really necessarily need a small one. And the Gent has filled that role pretty well, but this is just a bit even prettier. That's really nice. And yeah, you do get them from ferrumforge.com. It is a genuine Ferrum Forge Pro Series model. Pro Series meaning made overseas. But the boys over there do handle them before they go out and all that stuff. As you can see, it didn't arrive in like standard WE packaging or anything. So, you know, they're getting handled and everything before they go out and checked and all that stuff. Really, really like this. There goes our good. Let's see how it carries. Bring out ye old Dickies, which hopefully this is the last review I'm going to use these in. If the snow breaks, I'm going to go buy a cheap pair of jeans just to cut up because the denim on these is so thick. It's becoming kind of unfair to some pocket clips. But yeah, you still have a fair bit sticking out. None of the colors are going to be completely like, you know, insane that you're going to really notice it. It's still pretty discreet. I would not mind if that sat a little bit deeper, but it's not too bad as it is. Get my hand past it and all that stuff. I'm going to stick it in my own pocket here off camera while I'm here too. So yeah, flipper tab's not obnoxious. It's there for sure, but it's not obnoxious. It is a very slim knife, so as you'd expect. Doesn't take up much room in the pocket at all. Yeah, not much room at all. Let's stick it in my own pockets and see how it is. I've got it here. Oh yeah, it slides in and out of my Levi's super easy. Pocket clip may still be a little tight, but it's not too bad. Nothing that would bother bending it or anything like that. Man, really nice knife. You were right, Nick. This is really good. This is excellent. My only really flaws I have with it are just I wish it sat a little bit deeper in the pocket and all those T6s. But that's it. I mean, they're wee screws. I'm sure they're going to be fine. But yeah, very, very pretty. And I really, really I like the look of it. I like the way it feels in the hand. This blade looks like it's going to be amazing. You'll see a full review coming up in a while. I think these are going to be around for a bit, so I'm not going to rush to do the full review. I want to get some more time spent with it, and I'm sure you'll see it in the occasional battle to the death or something. I've already got one in mind to do it with. So hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.